Chapter 8. Red Betsy. Billy was up early. There was a lot to be done before Red Betsy could set sail. His boss, Captain Svensson, was a strict man, and he insisted on his sailors keeping a smart ship. The rain had continued all night. Billy remembered the little cat and frowned. He hated the thought of having to put her ashore in such awful weather, but he couldn't keep her on the boat. Captain Svensson would never allow it. Billy wondered if one of his sailor friends in the port might look after her. He went to get Bo, but she wasn't on the blanket where he had left her. First graders, make a prediction. Where do you think Bo went? Bo! He called. Here, little kitten, breakfast time. He went looking for her. He walked all around the boat, calling her name, hoping that he would find her. I guess she already went ashore, Billy muttered, disappointed. Mr. Bates! A loud voice hailed him from the bridge. It was the captain. The tide isn't going to wait. At this rate, we'll not get back until Christmas. On the double now. Get the lads moving, cast off, and come topside. Aye, Captain. Billy began his chores, all the while keeping a lookout for the little gray cat. He checked with some of his shipmates. Have you seen a tiny cat about this big? But the answer was always, no, Billy, sorry. Bo had vanished, and Billy could only hope that wherever she was warm and safe. There was a flurry of activity. Ropes slapped the deck. The engine throbbed, the fishing tackle shifted and creaked. Red Betsy weighed anchor, her chains screaming, and slowly she pulled away from the shore. It was a blustery day, and once past the harbor wall, Captain Svensson increased speed, and the tough little fishing boat butted into the big, swelling waves. Right, Billy, said the captain. I've set a course. I'm going below for some coffee. Keep an eye on things. Aye, sir, replied Billy. He sat in the captain's chair and looked at the sea and thought about Bo. He was fond of cats, and there were always lots of strays in the harbor that needed a bite of food. But he had never seen one as pretty or as tiny as the kitten he had found last night in the rain. He wished he had been able to say goodbye to her. Mr. Bates! Billy sighed. Whenever Captain Svensson was angry, he called him Mr. Bates. Something was definitely wrong. First graders, what do you think's wrong? Make a prediction. He ran to the captain's cabin. Yes, Captain? Captain Svensson was pointing at his bunk. Would you mind explaining that? Billy gasped. Bo was lying in the middle of the bunk, purring and blinking her lovely violet eyes. There you are, cried Billy in a pleased voice. He picked her up. I thought you'd gone ashore. Bo licked his chin happily. Captain, sir, I'm sorry about this. She's a stray I found in the rain, and I was going to put her ashore this morning. Well, we're not turning back, Mr. Bates. What do you suggest we do? The captain asked testily as he scratched his neck. I'll be responsible for her, sir. Could I keep her with me until we get back to port? That is. Captain Svensson looked at Bo. I don't like cats. I especially don't like them on my boat. They make me itch. One hint of trouble and she goes overboard. Just see she doesn't get